Ladies and gentlemen, I am Jim the Fuzzy, and welcome back to Sid Meier's Civilization 5. Now, I've been trying to say this since episode 15. I keep getting sidetracked. But the difficulty Firaxis does is not good difficulty. And what do I mean by good difficulty? By good difficulty, I mean that you are getting more of a challenge, that the AI is getting better, and it's not just getting handed advantages that the player doesn't otherwise get. That you cannot have as a player. Now, there was, from the Civ Fanatics forums, someone did a look at the difficulties in Civilization 5 and found them in the configuration files, and that what was in those configuration files was very similar to what was in Civilization 4's configuration files. Why is that significant? That is significant because that means they haven't changed anything since Civilization 4. But more than that, if I go to the menu here, you'll see I am playing on difficulty 4, Prince. What you may not know is that the AI is actually playing on difficulty 2. Or rather, all the numerical bonuses it gets, like happiness from difficulty level, I've got +9 happiness because of the difficulty level. The lower the difficulty, the more happiness you get for free. Also, the more of an advantage you get against barbarians. You also get a bonus to production rates. These are all things the AI starts with, and then as you go up to higher levels, like Prince and then eventually to Deity, the AI gets more and more boosts on top of these. And at the level of Deity, it in fact starts with mining, animal husbandry, pottery, and I'm pretty sure writing. Maybe one other tech as well. Which means that every AI in the game starts with the ability to build to start building a great library on turn 1. There is no way you could keep up with that. And the only wonder that you actually have a fair shot at is starting with archery and getting the Temple of Artemis. There's nothing wrong with the Temple of Artemis. It's a good wonder in a lot of ways. But I think I'm going to put the link to the numbers in the description. I don't remember what they are offhand. But I think I ended up to something where, like, once you're difficulty 5, the AI is getting double. Maybe it's only difficulty 4, where the AI is producing twice as much stuff as you. So, I'm getting 25 science right now. Maybe, in the case of, let's say, any of the AIs had an identical situation to what I have, they'd be getting 50 science. I don't know if that's the case, that may be higher, but I know they are getting more science per turn than I am. For an equal amount of population, which I have 16. Who has 16? Yeah, the Mayans have a similar they have 15 population, but I can guarantee you they're generating more science than I am. Part of that is because I don't have part of that's because I don't have the libraries everywhere. But another part of that is just the AI is getting more numbers. This is, in fact, a common thing in the Civilization series. I'm going to queue up a library here. In fact, that is what, in the previous Civilization games, before Civilization 5 and the 1 unit per tile system, which explains why I cannot move my archers into the same tile as my swordsmen, the infinite city spam was necessary. It was in fact necessary in order to keep up with what the AI was doing. And that was always very terribly unfair. Or at least it felt so to me. When the game is saying, you can never be as good as us. So, we lost 1 food in the capital and 1 food in all other cities. Fine. What food do we have coming into our capital? I don't... 18 from terrain... Oh, we got +2, okay. Yeah, +2 food coming from Vancouver just adds it to the capital tile. Alright. And we no longer have that person working at the Writers Guild. Huh. Someone was working at the Writers Guild for a turn there. It's a little bit more culture and great writer points. Which I am not opposed to. Actually, I think we should have someone working there all the time. The question is, what do we take it off of? And I don't see anything good to take it off of. Because we're down to just farm tiles or the production, and can't afford either of those. Mostly due to, well, cost of our people. And now you will note one thing. In Civilization 6, the trade routes... You can have trade route units built without being able to... without having open trade routes. In Civilization 5, you cannot. You need to have the trade route slot available before you can start building the trade unit. I am going to move down here. Start build. Oh, derp. I was gonna build a farm there. Never mind. All right, let's establish a trade route, and no, I can't do anything with my cities. Trade routes available. What's the best one? Rio de Janeiro to Mozancani is really good. Although it does give them 1.2 gold per turn and 2 science per turn. Would I rather go to Budapest? Going to Budapest seems like a good idea. It's 4.5 gold. And they get the same amount. But here. So I'm getting gold. Okay, so base of 1 gold. Then I'm getting another 0.81 because of the gold per turn generated by Rio de Janeiro. And 0.3 because of the gold generated by Budapest. Okay. So I want Rio de Janeiro to Budapest. That's my second best route. But, again, different resources. If I was... I'm not willing to give the money to the Shoshone yet. I will be later. And why will I be later? Well, you're done with that. No reason to improve the wheat. So I actually want you to come down here. Okay. Yep, you're coming to Salvador next turn. Singapore is still my friend for the moment. They are giving me... happiness, I think. I don't know if I need to be their ally to get those, though. They want you to generate a great scientist and connect wine. These guys want us to build the Colossus and connect wine. Alright. Well, still one follower over here. I should probably stop the growth of Salvador. Well, I should once it gets the market done. And then after that, I will add to queue the temple and the Colosseum. There is a wonder. Circus Maximus. There we go. +5 happiness, +1 culture, and you must have built a Colosseum in all cities. Alright then. Alright. Notre Dame. Getting Notre Dame would be a really, really good thing. 10 happiness and 4 faith. Wow. For us, where we need happiness for more culture, and we benefit from golden ages, Notre Dame is just brilliant. Getting that and getting the Fountain of Youth is just going to be something that will be I don't know how good I can say it is for us. Okay, we're going to grow in 7 turns. We hit the Colosseum in 8. Salvador's going to grow in 13. Get the market in 10. Alright, you're done with that. So you come down here and construct a farm. You are going to fortify until healed. You are going to build a lumber mill. You are going to come down here and construct a farm. People have said that the farms on CIv5, on Civilization 6 were really cool of how they just interlocked in this giant patchwork of all the tiles connecting, and this is Civilization 5, and it looks like they were already doing that. You can actually see the fields just bordering each other, and tiles with other farms having fields that are, well, being worked more, and some tiles that usually. Maybe not. Maybe I'm reading into it a little much, but you can definitely see where they connect and how they connect. So, that's not a new thing in Civ 6, despite what people may say. Is it a refined thing? A refinement that they made it better? Quite possibly. I'm not going to say it isn't. But is it new? No. Oh. That's good. It actually did the partial move and then waited. I must have patched that in since I last played. Okay. Wow, look at this. We've parked all our military units in our cities. And because of oligarchy, now we're getting, in the markets and stuff, we're now getting plus 12 gold per turn. Just because the units are in the cities rather than exploring the borders. Because if we look at our military overview, the, no, it's not here. It's the, financial overview. There we go. The cost for each unit is currently 1.8 gold. And I own 5 units which do not require maintenance. Also, the progress towards Great Generals and Great Admirals is entirely based on experience earned in combat. with other civilizations. You know, those are not passive. You actually have to go to war with another civilization, player or AI, in order to get that. Maybe it counts city-states, but I've honestly never tried. Awesome. A great prophet was born in the city of Sao Paulo. Now we have a few things we can do with him. Now, there's only one thing I am going to do with him, and that is enhance my religion. First off, we get 2 new beliefs, and then we get Inquisitors. But every unit has a strength for conversion. In this case, the Great Prophets have 1,000. They also have the side effect of removing other religions from the cities, from the target city. They're the only ones who can do this, so they're really good at getting your religion spread out really quickly. And I'm pretty sure the Mayans are spreading their religion with missionaries, and we probably should. Although we don't have an open borders with India. Oh well. Enhance religion. And now we get to enhance it. That used up the right prophet. Now, we want to get the second follower belief, which, don't want holy warriors. Tell us right. Well, let's look at the enhancer beliefs first. Now, for example, we've got religion. These are all, well, primarily based around spreading your religion faster, or getting a bonus from spreading your religion. The founder belief, in this case tithe, and the enhancer belief, in this case, well, I haven't picked one yet, both apply to you and you alone. So here we've got religious text where the religion spreads 25% faster, 50% faster if you have the printing press, which, okay. Itinerant preachers means that religion will spread to cities 30% further away. As I said before, that, mean, by default, it'll spread 10 tiles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So it is spreading from here to here. Then we can draw a straight line up. And it's also spreading to Sofia. We can see that. So adding 30% to that means, well, I'll get Malacca. And I don't know if I've got Team Moloch in my range right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I do. Oh, those ruins aren't there anymore. One thing about ruins is that once you get them within your borders, you automatically get them. I didn't think I was going to get that one, but... So, what this means is... I am putting out the pressure, but... Do I want to put out that pressure at a further range? And now we're up to 2 followers. At least we're up at Salvador. And Rio de Janeiro, oddly. It might be taking longer to convert Rio de Janeiro because of the Pantheon. Although, I may want to go and send a missionary out to get to Salvador to convert it a little faster. Or maybe I want to convert Rio faster. Or go convert Malacca. Now, converting Malacca would be... I don't know. Well, that... Anyway, point is, it expands the radius. We can also improve the strength of missionaries by 25%. I think they have a base strength of 600. Maybe it's 500. I don't know offhand. I know the Great Prophets are significantly stronger. Now, Messiah might be nice, in that it means we can earn our Great Prophets a lot faster. 25% less faith cost. That'd be nice. And 25% stronger. Well, they have a strength of 1,000, so... maybe. Religious unity means they'll spread to friendly city-states at double the normal rate. We're not doing much to keep city-states friendly right now, and we don't have a lot of tools to do that. And we won't for quite a while, so... I'm not interested in that. Although this might be very good for those who are going for diplomatic victory. And I'll explain that when we get to the World Congress. But I don't like missionary zeal, personally. I prefer to save my faith for other things. Either building the religious structures, or getting great prophets to, well, I'll show you with the next one. To get the holy sites out. So I tend to be relatively passive when it comes to that. When it comes to spreading my religion. I may use a missionary for a specific spot, but they're not my general go-to. Defender of the Faith, no. I think I'm just looking at religious texts, Messiah, or itinerant preachers. And I don't know. Religious text, once we get printing press, which isn't too far away, we're going to be spreading this a lot faster, which will give us the edge over Islam, especially with how densely packed this continent is. That's also something to keep in mind. This continent is very densely packed in terms of cities. So itinerant preachers would help because it will allow us to hit, for one city to hit more cities, which again helps, but that's double strength. But is that better than 50%? All of that in every case. If it goes from 2 cities being able to affect another to 3, then they're equal. If it goes from 3 to 4, then religious text is better. Only if it goes from 1 to 2. And for the most part, that's not going to be the case. So, religious text it is. Second follower belief. What do we want? Choral music? Yeah. That's not a lot of culture. I would prefer a lot more. The Hermitage, +5 culture and +5 tourism, that... yeah, maybe that'd be good. Holy Warriors, no. We've got enough pre-industrial land units for the moment. And... just no. Swords into Plowshares... tempting, but no. Because we need the happiness. Shrines provide +1 happiness in cities with 3 followers. Maybe. Shrines and temples provide +1 food each in city. Well, that's actually more useful than you'd think. Because it would allow us to start doing some specialists without losing our growth, which is actually a really good thing. So, yeah, let's go with Feed the World. Why not? Or, well, the exception is the production. We're gonna get big cities. Do we want the production? The catch is we're gonna be converting Gandhi. And Gandhi gets really big cities. So he's going to benefit from this, and do we want somebody with thermonuclear warheads to be building them significantly faster? I think I'm going to go with no. I would like to say that the pagodas and Feed the World category, Byzantines actually get one more belief that's out of that list. So, sorry, I'm just so tempted by some of these other ones. It's like, more faith, more culture. I've never tried Feed the World, let's give it a shot. We've now enhanced retailism. Yep, India's winning there. India's the ally of Budapest. Fine. And we're at the end of the turn, and we're at the end of the episode. I think we ran a little longer than usual, but well, I hope I explained a few things. I know I covered the difficulty like I wanted to, and we did get a new religion. I did talk a lot about my thoughts on that, so thanks for watching. My name's Jimbo the Fuzzy, and I do hope to see you again next time.